too long. Don't wait too long. Don't wait too long.
Millions things for the road to riches and diamond rings. We shine because they hate us, false because they the greatest. We tryna buy back our 40 acres. For that paper, look how low we are stoop. Even if you in a bed, you still a nigga in a cool cases. My trunk full of coke, rental car for favors. My mama used to say, only Jesus can save us. Well, mama, I know I act the fool, but I be gone to the river. I got packs to move. For the day you die, we gon' come to the sky. And baby mama concrete is making the hits on TV any given Sunday when the Super Bowl and drop up.
Fat water. Ooh.
Good afternoon, I'm Christine Ross with the
This Lancome face cream. I feel like my towel is gonna fall.
policy to take effect January.
This is the radio station that like my mom always had playing in her house. It sounds so bougie. I had classical music everywhere. Sometimes, like in my room, I could change, like we had radios everywhere. In my room, I could change it to like whatever I wanted. But there's like the main hallway radio sort of situation and others around the house that like we could not change. Like there's one by the kitchen that played the classical music, but like when my mom was cooking or like, you know, Sundays she played like the gospel music or whatever. Classical music is just something I didn't know I needed. Like until I started like playing the station again, I felt very stuck. Like I don't know, I'm just kind of redoing a lot of things that I used to do or like be exposed to when I was younger. And like so far, it's unlocking some doors. I'm taking the Belief lip mask, also on my face. I don't use the Rihanna's moisturizer. It's just, I don't know. Long term, it just did crazy things to my face, so I didn't like it. I don't know if you guys remember, I had like spots, like a couple dark spots from like pimples on my face that I picked too early. Well, they're gone and I have this to thank. Don't mind my nails, but yeah. Also, the eczema on my hands is really bad, or eczema, I don't know. It's really bad on my hands right now, so it probably looks like my fingers are like peeling. Just is what it is. Bring whatever's left onto my neck. And I also have this retinol. I have a couple different retinol products, but this is the one that I use. Bottle's a little dirty, but yeah, I like to layer these oils. I'll let these sit and just absorb naturally until it's time to get ready. Sometimes I'll use like one of these like under my eye for my cheeks, and this also really helps with healing like acne scars and things like that, uneven skin texture. It hurts. It's really uncomfortable like the first week you use it. You get used to it, but it makes your face tingle afterwards because it's like swollen from like the skin being, you know what, it's whatever. Look into a derma roller if you're interested, or microneedle derma roller. But yeah, sometimes I'll use these, but more times I just rub the shit and go on about my life. Like I don't, they're nice to have, but I super don't care about them. I don't think they're necessary for like an effective skincare routine. For deodorant, I'm using this aluminum free lavender scented. It's okay. Like it's very average. Like it's very average. It's a deodorant, not an antiperspirant, so it doesn't really do much for me, but it's cute or whatever. Normally around this time I'll go in with a body mist. The Playboy one, Can't Stop Me, has been the vibe for the last little bit, but Valentino just sent me a sample in the mail for Voce Vita, so I think I'm gonna buy it because I actually really like it. I don't know how to explain it, but I definitely need it. I definitely need it. I definitely need it. If you have any other questions about products, please let me know, because I do want to like follow up and give my opinion on things, but I forget, like life gets busy sometimes. This castor oil I saw on, it was TikTok. I'll insert the video.
So if that is you, you get that pooch, you're bloated, no matter what you do, you can't lose it. This here will be your best friend. Listen up, okay? You're gonna take it, you're gonna add a little. You're gonna start from your liver here down all the way up to your pubic bone, and you're going to watch. You're gonna hear. They call this the oil of Christ. There's something called. We have tons of little lymph nodes in here. So as the heat pushes in the oil, the next day you're gonna have diarrhea, but it's gonna bind to that excess estrogen, that bad stuff, and push it out. So cheap, so effective. You might have diarrhea the next day, but it's just flushing you out.
Ever since I saw that video, I'm like, okay, let me try it. So I've tried it, rub this all over my stomach, do a little waist wrap, sit by the heater, or sleep with it on. This shit will clear you out, okay? If you are constipated, do the castor oil trick. When I was a kid, my mom used to like get like the actual kind that you could ingest, and we would just have to, was it castor oil? It could have been castor oil. We had castor oil and cod liver oil. We had to like take a spoonful of to help with constipation. Well, you don't have to drink it. Put it on your stomach, wrap it, and like the next day, you're gonna be shitting bricks. This stuff is great too for basic moisturizing too. It's made by Palmer's. Same brand as this stuff. Sometimes I'll mix them together if I'm trying to target a certain area for lightening. But for the most part, this is just a great moisturizer. Super long lasting, it's light, so like in the summer is mainly when I use it, or like just when I'm chilling at home. If I don't want to feel like super duper duper oily, I'll use that. But this, I grew up using this too. This is excellent. I think I mentioned it briefly, this cocoa butter, but yeah, I love to use this. It's like very insulating. So like if I'm going out and it's freezing and I don't want to be ashy, but I also like don't want to be like, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but if I don't want to be like really cold and uncomfy, I'll cover myself in this, and it creates like a barrier between me and the clothes, and I stay moisturized, I stay soft. People always ask me like, why is your skin so soft? It's really like legit cocoa butter. It's always been cocoa butter. So yeah, typically I'll use this like before I go out. It helps me stay warm, or like if I have a shoot, like I'll put something like this on just so I'm shiny. If I don't need the extra shine, I will just use the Palmer's cream. Got a very distinct smell, but it's not bad. Like, I like this. I would recommend. Here's a little look at like my beauty area. Could be cleaner, who cares? I was about to mention how random it is that there's like books back there, because honestly like I would rather move them, but there's like nowhere to put them. But while we're on the topic of books, I want to show you the two new books that I got. Rich Dad Poor Dad and Think and Grow Rich. I also wanted to get How to Win Friends and Influence People, as well as another Jen Sincero book. I read You're Badass at Making Money, but there's like another one, a yellow one, that I want to read. But I just started small, because I'm like, if I buy them all, I'm going to get overwhelmed and I'm not going to read them. So I just bought the two cheapest ones in paperback. Yeah, and I'll update you with my findings once I get through them. I don't know when that's going to be, but just know it's going to come eventually. I'm still waiting on this package, so I'm not planning to do my makeup until like I have to go out later, honestly. So I don't know, I might eat some ramen, just hang out, be on TikTok. I'll update you if there's anything. Oh, you know what, let me pause this, because I was actually watching Kanye's benefit concert before I got in the shower. Time to resume. Okay, I'm gonna update y'all later.
Don't wait too long.